Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little bit of a while now since my last one, which was the AMD Intel comparison video that I did. That's more just obviously me talking about my previous experience with AMD more than anything. But yeah, since then I've had a couple of bits sort of go on, I guess. Nothing bad at all. Just been busy is really the crux of it, I suppose. And I mentioned obviously in the last video that there was some issues with my computer, not necessarily proper issues or game stopping issues, but just we're sorting out the water cooling on the PC. I actually worked on it twice since I made that video, but in that one where we installed the GPU block, me and Joe, I should say, when I say we had a small water leak from the CPU block. Yeah, I know, weird, eh? But no, we did make some changes to it. I got a new bracket for the CPU block, which gives it the RGB, because I bought the copper one that doesn't come with the RGB. Yeah, it doesn't need it, but anyway, I was swiftly punished for adding more RGB to my computer, and we did get a little bit of water on the motherboard. It wasn't a lot. The only real concern, I guess, is that it did drip down through the bottom tray, which is where the power supply is. So I took that out, let everything dry out, as I mentioned before, and I just left that for about 3.5 days-ish to fully dry out. I never ever felt that it was an issue in terms of the water getting on there, but it is obviously imperative that you let all of it dry out. So I'm going to be showing that off or turning the computer on in a second so you can see. Hopefully it'll have to check the camera, make sure we can pick it all up, because we've got some other stuff going on in there now, which is pretty cool actually, and cool temperature wise and cool visually. So double whammy, which obviously I've been waiting to do for ages, because I had the water block on pre-order for 8 months or so, and in the end I decided to not go ahead with that order anymore, and I ordered a different branded one. I think originally I had the Alpha Cool water block, but like I say, it didn't get delivered, which is a bit of a shame. So not that there's anything wrong with this, it's great. We've got the Mystic Fog fluid in there as well, which doesn't really add anything to the rest of the loop, to the other bits of the loop, but it does look good on the GPU. So I'm trying to think what actually has happened since then. So since then I've been doing a lot of work, the rental, and I spent a whole week, had a week off work, of my proper work, to go and do that, in which I cleared a garden, quite a big garden, but it hadn't been done for years and years, so that pretty much took up most of my time in the day, to be honest with you. I don't think I've got any. I've had some before and after pictures. I always forget to take them, so I don't really have anything to really show you from what's been going on recently. And then unfortunately the week after that I had had earache, which not actual earache, which was not particularly nice, and I've just been wearing my headphones and stuff too much, I think, through work, while I was working and after work. So that's maybe from, well, it doesn't even fit into being even from the live streams or anything. So, but that's why I didn't really feel as though, well, I couldn't really bring myself to do any videos or anything like that. So I've pretty much just been playing Chivalry 2 as and when, which I've been getting pretty good at now actually. Definitely improved. Definitely know what I'm doing. I think just slash all the time. That's the key in any Chivalry game. But yeah, so. And then I went camping last weekend, which was really nice. We did it out in it's basically like a clearing, or sort of a clearing in a forest. You get your own fire pit. We got a tent that we got up fairly well, got down fairly well, but couldn't get it back in the bag, so we still got that to do. But yeah, that was really good. I don't actually have any real pictures of that either to show you, but yeah, I would recommend going and doing something. I definitely would do something like that again. Just went for the weekend, and now I'm in a position where I have to self-isolate. Must have had a contact last week, went out for some food, and yeah, self-isolate until next Monday now, which I suppose is good, because that's when we get in the next set of restrictions lifted. So it is what it is. But yeah, lots been going on really, I guess, when I summarise everything. But that should hopefully adequately explain my absence. And like I say, not recorded anything or moved anything on. Haven't played any Biomutant. Did want to, but obviously we're going to do that on the stream still at some point whenever I next get a chance to do that. So that's basically why I've only been playing Chivalry. I've also been playing a little bit of the new Monster Hunter game, the sort of like turn-based RPG one. It's pretty okay. I've been playing the trial of it, and I think I've played about 5 hours of that, and it's pretty good. It's quite relaxed, which is nice. It makes a bit of a change. Not that I think Biomutant isn't, but it does definitely has its high-paced bits in there. And I think that is probably everything. I think it is. I've still got lots of videos that I need to, I've got the data for. I just need to make the charts and put the video together for the 2700K machine. And then we've got the new test bench as well, machine video that I haven't finished yet either. So there's lots of like projects as well that I need to work on that I probably could have been working on while I wasn't particularly well. But you know, it's one of those, isn't it? You try and fit, feel as though I'm trying to fit a lot of stuff in, I guess. And having the other house to sort and this house to sort stuff out on, it's been it's been busy. But this is sort of how it goes, I guess, with this channel. It's a bit hit and miss at times, and stuff will fall off, unfortunately. But yeah, main thing is we'll come back. So I'll turn this on. I don't know if we should be able to see it from the camera. I've sort of tried to move my camera in a position where it's viewable, and okay, yeah, it's not too bad. I think only really the back fan is sort of cut off. So the changes that I have made, ducking out the way, I'll take it off the stand and I will show you myself, I think. Okay, here we go, first person perspective. So the changes that I've made, we've got obviously the very green. It looks a lot darker in real life. The camera is sort of washing it out a little bit. But we've got the GPU water block on there for the 3080. I've seen a huge decrease in temperatures. I think the max is now 52, whereas before it was hitting its thermal limit, but now it will generally sit around 2065, I think it is, megahertz on the core clock. So you know, it's boosting and maintaining its boost because of the low temperature, which is very nice indeed. We've got obviously the RGB block on the CPU, which I've given it a sort of, I think it's called, the settings called energy, and it does sort of, I've set it to do a red flash, and then it has a different colour that sort of spins round the LEDs, like it's like a ball of energy, which I think is pretty cool. I've retained, I think I had the purple on the reservoir before, the distribution plate, sorry, and I'm really keen on the distribution plate. I think it looks a lot nicer than the usual pump res combos. I've moved my RGB fan covers up to the top because I've had to make a change to the front. So you'll probably see in the front, I don't know if you can make it out, but there is a second radiator in there, and now have the two radiators hooked up that join together, common them up effectively, and then the in and out back into the distribution block. But I also had to, unfortunately, forego my Noctua fans because there's not enough room this side between the distribution plate. I can't move the distribution plate from where the holes are and the radiator to fit the Noctua fans, so I had to get some low profile ones, which are here, and unfortunately don't line up because I can because they only have 120mm fan spacing. So yes, everything is, well, it works, and works quite well, obviously. It's not optimal, and I think, you know, that is a bit sad, I guess, when everything else looks and works quite nicely. But I think the runs are really good. The tubing's sort of really tight, and there's not a lot of excess in there. I don't think any of them could actually really be cut down anymore. But I've gone for the 290 degree angles out of the distribution plate block, whatever it's called, into the back of the GPU. So I think that looks quite neat. Obviously got the two tubes for the CPU parallel, and then obviously the radiator ones are not quite as neat as they were before, but yes, we've doubled the radiator capacity. We've got a very tight bed. Oh, there we go. Well done. We've got a very tight connection there at the back that joins the two up. So overall, yes, it's looking really good. I just, like I say, the colours are a little bit tad washed out on this camera to what they are in real life, but just imagine it being a little bit of a darker green, and that's about where we're at. So yeah, pretty pleased overall. It definitely was worth the wait, because like I say, we've been struggling a little bit with some of the temps on the GPU. Ooh. There we go. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, we're back. Not struggling, but just sort of hitting the limit of what the huge heatsink can do. And yeah, water cooling just always gives you far better results than you can get from air. And I think that's about it, really. I don't know what will be coming up next or when it will be coming up, but yeah, there'll definitely be some more Biomutant stuff, and I've got the projecty stuff to work on. So we'll get through them, and I've played like quite a few, like I say, like with Monster Hunter, I played a couple of little games that I did want to do a video on, and then one reason or another ran out of time or what have you. And yeah, just sort of wanted to do a good job of them, I suppose, and then just haven't bothered. So we'll see how it goes anyway. And anything you want to see, do let me know. But I think, yeah, for now, main focus will be looking at Biomutant and getting at least one of the videos that I've already, well, done all the hard work for out as well in the upcoming weeks. So thanks for watching, everybody. Good to see you all again, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.